Hello everyone, Scottish Lad here, and we're going to be reviewing a set of the Unicorn Dimitri Van Den Berghs in 22 gram. Now, I'm not the only person who's reviewing this at the same time because I'm doing a collaboration with Joe Reid. He'll be doing the written view, focusing on the packaging and stuff like that, and I'm going to give you it from a perspective of how it feels for a player to be using them. But let's just crack on with the review. Right, well guys, we've got a nice close-up look to the Unicorn Dimitri Van Den Berghs in 22 gram. Obviously, as I just said, these are made by Unicorn. They're 90% tungsten. Obviously, 22 gram, you can get them in 24 gram as well. The length is 48.6 millimeters. So obviously from where the point meets the barrel to where the stem meets the barrel is 48.6 millimeters. The overall width at the widest point, so you kind of round about here before the rings are cut, and even on the rings, is 6.3 millimeters wide. And it's just a no frill ring grip, as you can see. And then you've got Unicorn and Dimitri Van Den Bergh signature in there. It won't focus up enough. They come with these Unicorn gripper freeze. It's a kind of matte effect. And then these big wing Unicorn flights, obviously signature flights, Dimitri Van Den Bergh, and then the Belgian colours, Unicorn 2017. You kind of get the picture with the setup. It's just a bog standard set of ring grip darts. Now the grip level for me on a scale of 1 to 5 is a 2.5, and it's simply because it is just a simple ring grip. It's a quite deep cut ring grip, but for me it's not overly aggressive. It's kind of just in the middle, hence why I said 2.5. I'm trying to see if I can get that to focus up for you in there, the signature. There you go, Unicorn, and then the signature in there. It's not a very deep cut on the barrel either. Nice smooth section there. And then there's a few rings cut at the rear. For your rear grippers. It's not a lot of grip for a rear gripper. It's probably more focused towards your middle to front gripper. Big smooth nose at the front as well. But obviously they suit Dimitri Van Den Bergh down to the ground. He's playing really well in the Premier League at the moment. But I've gave you essentially all the information I can on these. I'll give you the weight, the brand. I've gave you all the information I can on these. So let's get them over to the board. We're quick like a 301 like we usually do, and we'll see how we go. Right guys, we have the Unicorn Dimitri Van Den Berghs. Obviously standard points etc that was in it. The only thing I've changed is the flight and stem setup. I'm using my L-style carbon stems and these round cell L-style flights. Quick like a 301. Let's see how we got on. So that takes us to 300, 280, 275. I suppose it wouldn't be one of my reviews if we didn't kick it off with 26. Right, so 275. The grip level is obviously 2.5 like I've said. I'm not going to change my mind on that. 255, 254, and I've over pinched that. So 254. 249, 244. That leaves us with 184. 183, 163, 143. So treble 20, treble 17, double 16. I'll probably not hit it, but I'll give it a go. 137, 130, leaves us with 110. It's a really comfortable dart to hold and throw. Probably more realistic for front to middle grippers because that's where the grip is consistent. There is a bit at the rear. It's like 3 rings. so I'm not sure if that would be suitable for some. 106. 86 left, excuse me. Right, 86. Focus, Kieran. 66. 61. And that leaves us with Bull. That leaves us with 5. So I'll bust that with a treble 20, because why not? Right, so 50. 10. 20. Just at the wrong side of the wires, literally. Right, double 10. Hey, double 10. You just want to be able to see it, but I was doing my victory dance. So let's get 3 in that bull and get wrapped up. I'm going to have 1 more go at that and then we'll get wrapped up. I got 1 in the outer bull. I'll take that, as you can see. So with that, let's go get wrapped up. Right, well guys, that was my review of the Unicorn Dimitri Van Den Bergh in 22 gram. That's a nice set of darts, I'm not going to lie. It's just a bit basic for me. Obviously it's just a basic ring grip dart. Obviously I was holding kind of just on that smooth section, so there wasn't a lot of grip for me. That's why there was a lot of slippages, because I just kept obviously dipping and slipping and snatching, doing all sorts of different things. But that is no, obviously, bad words against the darts. That's me as a player. They might suit some, as I've said repeatedly. It's probably more suited to your front to middle grippers, just because that's where the grip's at. Kind of front grippers you'll be holding kind of around about there. Middle grippers probably about there. Then rear grippers you're going to find yourself on that smooth section, like kind of similar to what I was. But overall a great set of darts, a good bargain price. I'm starting to really like Unicorn as a brand in terms of their darts. I was never a fan at first, and now that I've through a few sets, I've through these, and obviously a couple other Unicorns ones I've reviewed recently, or a couple I've got coming up to review that are lovely to throw. And just obviously they're great price point as well. These are $42.95, so it's under 50 quid for these. And they come with obviously your big wing Dimitri Van Den Bergh flights, your short Unicorn shaft, and your silver points. I know a lot of people don't like silver points, but recently I've just started scuffing them up with a bit of sandpaper, and I don't know if I've got my wee pen out. And one of these, it's just a sharpening kind of stone thing. Just go over your points with that and a bit of sandpaper and you're jamming, ready to go. But great wee set of darts these. Well worth maybe a purchase. You can get the Contenders in 22 gram, or you can get the Maestros in 22 and 24, roughly the same price. But with that guys, I'll leave it at that. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. If you want to donate anything to the channel, you'll find the details in the about section. There's also a Patreon. I've got 1 Patreon so far, I'm quite proud of that. But don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Tell all your friends about the channel. And obviously subscribe to all the dart tubers as well. So myself, Love Darts, Neil Darts, Matador Darts, the Darts Referee. There's a whole load of these. And we all aim for the exact same thing. And that's to entertain you, the darts community, and to help as best we can. So stay safe out there guys. Stay well. And of course, keep on darting.